Jumanji, The Next Level, starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, and Aquafina. It was good. It was really, really good. They explore a different level. In most games, like in the 80s and the 90s, the early 2000s, and I guess today too, you've got levels, and on different levels you try to get to the quote-unquote boss. In the first one with Robin Williams, the dude with the gun, the shotgun, he was the boss. He was controlling everything, and he was the baddest dude there. Had to get past him in order to get out of the game. In the first one, they had the dude that controlled all of those animals and stuff, had the little, controlled the stone, the heart of Jumanji. He was a boss. In this one, they got another guy. He's a barbarian, tyrant type, big, strong, tough, murderous dude who apparently killed Dr. Bravestone's parents. They mention it in the movie, and then they mention it again once. Is that the guy that killed my parents? That's it. They never talk about it again. I'd be like, dude, he killed my parents. That would be a issue for me. Especially if I had superpowers and I could throw people through walls and stuff. I'd be throwing everybody through the wall. Killed my parents. But they only touched on it once. The friends, the uncle and the friends, the grandfather and the friends, Uncle Eddie, the uncle and the friend wake up in Jumanji with the rest of the cast. I think I'd ask more questions. They seemed dumber than you would expect somebody to be, even if they're just don't understand what's going on. I mean, like Buck Rogers woke up in the 25th century, and he wasn't like, what is that? Is that TV? He wasn't stupid. He just didn't understand what was going on. Roy Rogers, not Roy Rogers, Buck Rogers, and other people. I mean, like Back to the Future. He wakes up in the future and in the past and different times. He's not stupid. He just doesn't understand what's going on. These guys legitimately seem stupid. I think it was, for the aspect of the comedy. Speaking of the comedy, this is not like you would expect for like a Disney movie. They're cussing in here. This has got to be an R rating because they cussed at least 5 different times, and it wasn't exaggerated. It wasn't like an Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor movie. It wasn't like a whole lot of cussing. It was just once right here and then once right there. It helped with the movie to make the scenes more dramatic. Aquafina, if you've seen the preview, Aquafina's in this movie, and it's pretty good. They add at least 2 more characters to the game, which is making me think the game is evolving, because it started off as a chessboard. Nobody's saying, hey, is this thing possessed? Are we traveling into another dimension? Is this hell? They don't really question why they're getting sucked into this game repeatedly. So I'd be wondering about that. And these people that are in here, are they really alive in like another dimension? Or are they specifically just characters in the game? And if so, how? How long has this game been around? Because it started off as a game board. You'd move your pieces around, roll the dice, and now it's a console. I wonder about that. It's evolving, and the rules of the game seem to be changing too. So who's controlling all of Jumanji? I'd wonder about that. But these are questions that I would ask. They're clearly not asking these questions because they don't care. The movie's good. Basically, the main character doesn't like his life, is upset about his life, so he rescued the game from where they had put it, and he starts the game over. So he goes into the game because he liked being, you know, Dr. Braveheart. So he goes back, and the friends find out about it, so they got to go get him. You know, they're good friends. You know, they're real good. I mean, if my friend was you know, maybe lost cross town, I'd go pick him up. Shoot, I had a friend one time. I was living in one state. They was in another state. She had a disagreement with a boyfriend. Didn't have no place to go. I drove from one state to another state, picked that person up, took them someplace where they could crash and be safe, and I went home. I thought that was deep. That was a lot. But these people jumped into a video game where everything is trying to kill you. And it's like, we gotta go get him. We gotta go get him. What's his name? Stanley? We gotta go get him. I'm not sure about that. But I think it was good. I think The Rock plays The Rock well. He was punching people, he was kicking stuff, he was breaking through walls. Just kind of his shtick. He's comical too. I mean, he's funny. Kevin Hart is either really, really funny, or they were just tossing him the funniest stuff to say and do. And he's a comedian, so it's probably a little bit of both. Jack Black also was masterful, because Jack Black had to play two different people, and he did it. You know, you seeing Jack Black, but you're thinking, he sounds like whatchamacallit. You know, so it was pretty good. I still can't get over the part that they specifically said, this dude killed your family. Why even bring that up as part of the movie if they're not going, he's going to be like, you know, I want revenge from a family or whatever. He didn't do none of that. I don't know, I guess it just bugged me. Anyway, it was a good movie. They had a lot of good action in this movie. It's going to make good money. I think there's going to be a 3. If this one makes enough money, the first one made money, if this one makes enough money, they're probably, The Rock and Kevin Hart are a pretty good match, you know. You get caught between, you know, The Rock and a heart place, or whatever the expression is. They're a good team. I think that they need to do more movies together, because they're starting to grow, they're starting to evolve, they're getting their thing together, you know. So I like it. I like the movie. It wasn't perfect, but it was a good movie. If you want to just go someplace, sit down, you know, and just laugh at the screen, and do that, man, because it'll be good. I went, and I don't think there was anybody else in the theater. If there's people around you and they're all enjoying it and they're all laughing, it makes the movie better. But there was nobody in the theater. Nobody. And I still laughed. I still laughed out loud. So, yeah, it was a good movie. In fact, it was so good. I'm not going to talk about all the things that I think was bad, all of the misses, because it's a movie, man. You know, sometimes you got hits and misses. This one, you know, I've said it before, just suspend belief, go in there, enjoy the movie, you'll dig it. I'm waiting for The Rock to be Black Adam. That's what I want to see. He's got a lot of stuff coming up, but that's one I really want to see. Anyway, I dug this movie so much that I'm going to give this movie 7 bags of popcorn. Man, 7 bags of popcorn. And that is what I think about that. More importantly, what do you think about it? Let's talk about it in the comments. Did you like this one? Have you seen the other ones? What was your favorite Jumanji show? Which one? The first one, the second one, the third one? Let's talk about it. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.